Hello friends and welcome back to Hades. To recap last episode, we were unfortunately not able to get our first win with the Stygian Blade, so I want to try that again this time. I think like the biggest problem we had there was me making the decision to get the Cursed Slash add-on from the hammer. I think that was probably not the best of ideas. In hindsight, I think it was probably detrimental to the run to have that amount of reduced max HP. So yeah, let's try again. I thought about maybe exchanging a bit of our Ambrosia for more Titan's Blood and getting the aspect of Poseidon unlocked and try to get a cast build going here. But I think we've already invested so much into the aspect of Nemesis, and having only like 10% cast damage bonus from the aspect of Poseidon wouldn't probably be that big. So let's try again with the aspect of Nemesis. But this time, let us take a specific god so we have at least a crude idea of where the run will be going. And I think we will be going with the Eternal Rose to get a boon from Aphrodite. So we get a good damage bonus to our main attack and can profit from the crits that are happening there a good amount. And also make the enemies weak with our regular attacks, so we will take a little bit less damage and so on. I think this will probably be a quite good idea. Also, let's take a quick look at the Mirror of Night before we start here. I think the Dark Regeneration is still the right idea, because now we have already defeated the Furies, the Bone Hydra, and the Champions of Elysium. So we'll be getting good amounts of healing through the darkness we will be finding there. Also, let's go for the Stygian Soul this time. And try to remember to actually use our cast, get it stuck in the enemy, and then profit from us dealing more damage through the Boiling Blood upgrade here. Deep Pockets, Thick Skin, Family Favorite, Olympian Favorite, that all looks very, very okay to me. So, we are heading out for our 18th run now. It's coming together, I believe. And let's also do something about the conditions we had there, because I think with the Stygian Blade I have a bit of a problem with the enemies being quicker. So I think we get rid of the forced overtime for now. Because when I looked at the footage from the last video, I think there were so many instances where I was like trying to dodge but just a little bit late. And the enemies being quicker in that regard is really something that you have to get used to. It's really something, when you're used to the enemies being a certain speed and their animations being a certain speed, it's very tough to get accustomed to them being quicker. I think probably multiple guys who are regularly playing on forced overtime maximum, like plus 40%, will actually have problems with this being on 0, because the enemies will be acting so much different from what they are used to. So I think that should be okay. But let's also put another one and go for the heightened security. You know how prone I am to being hit by traps and magma, so I will really have to watch out for that, and this could really be a run ender, but yeah, let's still try and get this out of the way and get it off the fated list to use all of the conditions of the Pact of Punishment once. So I think we are actually prepared and ready to start out.
Won't get extra bounties this way, but why not?
Okay, this should be Aphrodite now. It is.
Aphrodite?
Oh, come on, give me a good attack boon.
I love to have these unexpected little run-ins with you, love. You are just so spontaneous, and I have a liking for that sort of thing.
That's not so unexpected, because we're using your rose, right? Heartbreak Strike. Only normal rarity though, but I think it's probably better to take than the Heartbreak Flourish, right? We will be using our Flourish regularly. Oh, it's such a... Rarity is something it's really bait. It's really bait. You know, having a higher rarity Heartbreak Strike would be good. But you can also do this with Poms later to upgrade the damage there. And just going for... Yeah, but this has a higher rarity. I'm really a sucker for that, you know? And Yeah, you gotta resist it from time to time. So we probably just take the Heartbreak Strike and be okay with that. Don't overdo it.
Whoops.
Whoops. And the key for us, which is good. I want to go to the 30 key mark, because we'll be unlocking another ability that will be really, really helpful for us at that point. Oh, come on! How did that floor trap hit me there?
Back to dust.
Already on the second chamber, being on 62 HP. Oh, that's really bad, and was pretty much just being hit by being trapped on the floor. Gotta do better than that, man. Let's get one nectar here, because we will also get a pom then. Wow!
More to fight.
I really noticed that I've not been playing Hades again in more than a week. And again a trap triggering on my ass. Ah, holy moly. And Dionysus I don't actually think we want. It still feels like the enemies are a lot quicker than I expect them to be. Or maybe I'm just slow. It's probably just me being slower, right? Or actually maybe these enemies, because they were armored, had a bonus to be quicker, because I think there is actually one that makes enemy quicker. There's stuff like enemies being linked to each other and having like lasers between them, like the one crystal thing that we can encounter here in the Tartarus. Let's buy that.
Looks handy.
And yeah, let's also get to Sisyphus and heal up a bit, huh?
You're back. Well, word is you caused quite the hubbub in Elysium, Prince said. Making the champion up there really work for it, I hear.
It's not just one champion, there are two. Don't forget Asterios here.
You could say that, I guess. Apparently word gets around. That Theseus, though, he doesn't care for me one bit, let me tell you.
I bet he'd like you better if you were a regular pushover. Ah well, he'll learn, I'm sure.
Let's again take the darkness, because we can heal with that.
Here you are.
All right.
We probably have gotten more HP out of taking the actual HP thing here, but
You and me, sneak.
yeah, come on, actually, do some damage. That was quite alright a fight. I think we could start giving out some of our nectar randomly. Because I think with the 5 nectar that we have now, we are actually in a position to start upgrading our relationship with different guys. So we can get to other points of interest there. Yeah, let's do that.
Lord Ares, I honor you for all the strength you've given me to overcome my foes.
Such a splendid offering to me. How very thoughtful there, my king. I am taken aback, though I accept.
Thank you. Okay.
Did you happen to know, my king, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest?
A lot more.
For I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
A lot more than 100. Curse of Agony with a level 2, so that's the attack inflicting doom. Don't actually think we want that. Special inflicting doom could actually be quite alright again. Let's take it. And do we want the money or the health? I think I'm more prone to needing the health here. And there's a shop that we need to visit there in a second. Don't forget about that. I do realize I tend to forget using different things. And there's a trove as well. So, shop to get some health back. And also we can make another infernal trove spawn ahead, which could be interesting. Let's buy these gemstones first and then open this one up here. 150 darkness, that's also a big amount of healing for us. It will probably leave us at max HP again. That's really nice. I was already thinking about, hey, what if I need to use a Death Defiance before even encountering the Furies here? That would have been really embarrassing, right? Yeah, it's a good amount of darkness. And max HP again.
Cheers, father.
So we don't actually need to buy the health, but I think buying the Trove Tracker could be a good idea here. We get some more darkness here, and then afterwards maybe some money or gemstones or... Yeah, this could all be very, very useful. I really like to get the upgrade for the sword again, the Daedalus Hammer, to have the... Oh! To have the bigger Nova on the special attack. Okay, something here, and 75 gemstones. Those should be very helpful. Even if we just exchange them for, you know, some keys at the broker in order to unlock the next tier of upgrades on the Mirror of Night. Okay, I'm dashing a bit too often here. Trying to overuse it a bit. Oops, 37 gemstones. That was half of it. Could have been a bit quicker. Darkness again? Yeah, darkness also gives us a little bit of max HP, so why not? Oh, and there's some money. Don't forget that.
Wretches.
Oh, and chaos waiting for us.
Bring it.
And more enemies. Well, that was a stupid hit.
Over there.
Okay, but it still healed up nicely, and the bomb would be nice, but I think going to Chaos is a lot better idea. Now we'll get get a good health up or attack damage or something like that. That could all be very, very helpful.
This is for you, Master Chaos. Everyone beneath the heavens and earth enjoys this stuff.
You honor me in making such an offering. Though please, it is not necessary to endear yourself using material means, for it is the thought alone which counts.
But the thought is there as well. So, it is good with it.
Sit on this kingdom Mount Olympus, think that you are born of Hades and the goddess Nyx. I was amused to learn of this deception. Nyx has mothered many of the underworld's own, so why not you?
She isn't my birth mother, no, but she is like a mother to me. Do you know her?
Oh, I know the goddess Nyx quite well, of course. Though it has been a while since we last communicated, and I fear I was not the charitable sort back then. It is my hope that Nyx is faring well.
Okay, Caustic Shot. Cast deals more damage. Oh, even more damage from traps. But having one more cast bench would be actually quite nice. Reduced movement speed, but then 75% more gold. Reduced movement speed would be a bit problematic, but having so much more money for this run could actually be very, very helpful. In case we need to buy another Death Defiance later or something like that, or get 1 or 2 additional health ups or boons or stuff like that. I think we actually want to take that. 4 encounters of reduced movement speed though. We will need to use our dash a lot. And there was a new prophecy foretold. Okay, that one hurt. Yeah, it's really tough to evade these little numbskulls when moving that slow. Wow. That wasn't too bad, I believe, though. Yeah, buy a bit of darkness. And I think we actually also buy the Eye of Lamia to get a bit more health back from enemies. And this will probably be the last shop opportunity. So it's the last encounter before the boss fight. But we don't have that much money, so it's probably a POM. Hopefully another upgrade for our attack, and then we'll have to fight the Furies slowly. I'm not entirely convinced this is a good idea, but hey, it's what we have made us have to do, right? Attack up? I think it's attack up.
Sharpen my senses.
Okay, this will probably be a tough fight. Ooh.
Can't get rid of me, Meg.
All 3 of them.
Flurry sisters. I can't believe it. You signed the Pact of Punishment. Have you completely lost your mind, or just trying to insult me?
Well, if you're going to be so rude about it, maybe a little of each. Though what do you even care which pacts I sign or don't?
I'm not an idiot. I see what you're doing. You want to be punished? Then come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Meg's good at punishing guys.
Come, sisters. Here's my way.
And let's try and be a bit more careful about when to attack and when not to, huh? So far, I am quite okay with how this is going. Let's also use that cast, because I forgot about this all the time. And we could have done so much more damage if I hadn't. Okay, hey! Yes! I didn't expect this fight to work out that well. Healing here, then the fountain, and we are quite okay, I believe. Not too bad.
Well, Father.
Yeah, nice. Almost max HP. 2 minutes left on the clock.
Which to choose?
And what do we choose now? I think in order to upgrade this run, we could try and combine this with the old pendant. Maybe get Athena's special or her dash or something like that. This would give us a lot more defensibility, if that's actually a word that exists. I'm not quite sure. Defensive abilities, let's put it like that. Yeah, why not? Let's also take a quick look at the Olympian Gods boons before we do that. Aphrodite boon list. What kind of duo could we be getting there? With... yeah, that's with Athena. Cast gains any bonuses you have for striking foes from behind. Okay, that's a really minor one, but we have to get it at some point in order to get the fated list done. So we could go for that and hope that that would be actually very useful. Or we could try going for the Curse of Longing. But we already can get from Ares. Because we're not reapplying our Doom effects regularly, only through our special. That could actually do quite a bit of extra damage, because we are keeping our foes weak pretty much all the time. I think the Curse of Longing is something that we could go for. Let's actually pick the Blood-Filled Vial now. And maybe later we will see if we can actually get something from Athena as well. I think we have already seen that Dionysus was on this run. So there's normally 4 gods that you will encounter during one specific run. And we have already seen Aphrodite, Ares, and Dionysus. I think no 4th god though, right? Okay, I think that sounds okay. Let's take the Blood-Filled Vial.
Okay.
And we only have 2 boons again. None of which we want to sell. Next boon has upgraded rarity. That gives us a really good chance to get our duo. With the 10% that the Blood-Filled Vial is giving us, and then this one as well. Let's try out.
I'll just go on.
And then we need to get like 1 or 2 palm upgrades for the Curse of Pain. Should be quite alright.
Up here.
Daedalus, also a good idea. Maybe we can actually... Yeah, there would be quite a few of things that would help us now.
Dragons.
Oh, come on. Ooh, that thing exploding in my face would have dealt a lot of damage. I'm actually quite thankful I was able to dodge there. Ouch! That one hurt. That one also has a lot of HP. Okay, that wasn't too bad. What do we have here? Flurry Slash. Dash Nova. Your special makes you lunge ahead, then become sturdy for a second. That's actually quite good, because then your special is not like smash the sword into the ground, but also he steps a bit forward, and being sturdy for a certain time is actually quite alright. I think this is not the biggest of upgrades, but it is useful. Flurry Slash wouldn't be that bad as well. It's a good upgrade. The Cruel Thrust we don't want, but which of the other 2 do we actually want? I think Flurry Slash is probably the stronger one to pick here. Let's take the Flurry Slash. Now we can just strike quickly like that. I think it's one more encounter of being cursed to move slowly. Hermes all the way. Maybe we can get a nice boon to increase our movement speed even further. Or not even further, because we don't have a movement speed right now, but you know what I mean, right? These 2 are probably not the only enemies that we will encounter here. Yep. Come on, guy, just die. Not even gonna do anything but slash away at you. Okay, not too bad. Got hit a bit too much there, I think.
Seeing as the mortal folk up here keep dying off, and someone's got to bring their souls down to your domain now, don't they?
Plus 3 dashes. Attack speed faster 20%. Or the side hustle. I think the side hustle is a bit of a bait thing here. The bonus dashes would be great. No thought about it. But I think 20% faster attack with the Swift Strike is a very cool upgrade.
Moving right along.
Yeah, that looks nice. And there's our Ares boon. Come on. Oh, and Thanatos as well.
Thought I might find you all the way out here. Although, quite frankly, I'm surprised you're still alive.
I can hold my own in case you haven't noticed then.
I haven't, Zag. Now stand back and let me show you how it's done.
You can try.
Scared I'll take more of them than you this time.
Yeah, the Flurry Slash with increased attack speed. We are really going ham on him right now. With the additional crit chance as well. I'm being a bit reckless here in order to actually get the kills.
Enough.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, we didn't actually get the duo. Ah, the only useful thing here, I believe, really is the urge to kill and its normal rarity. Too bad. But we also get a little upgrade here from Thanatos. And let's give him a gift as well.
It isn't much then, but I got you something.
You want me to take that off your hands? Fine. But you are taking this from me. And if anybody asks, we're even. Or scratch that. Don't tell anyone about this. Understand?
Okay. We get the fierce butterfly keepsake.
You seemed a little winded there, no? Not even close to the surface yet, either.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Than.
You're very welcome. Now I'd better get back before Lord Hades catches on to this.
Okay, I think we still have a lot of time left, so let's see what this thing here has. It's money. And it should be an extra amount, right? Or is this boon that we've gotten from Chaos only for... only for chamber rewards again? Oh, come on, don't jump that far away. Oh, we will see if we get some extra now.
Cheers.
It's 207. We did get the extra. Nice one. And there is Zeus. Would Zeus actually be able to give us something useful? I really don't think so. Okay, his dash could be alright to get out some extra damage. So that means, unless we take the old pendant of Athena, we will not be encountering her on this run. And spreading your boons between 5 gods is a bit of a thing. Like, you know, we would get like 5% additional damage from the Olympian Favor upgrade on the Mirror of Night, but it also makes you have less boons from each specific god, right? Let's actually try and see what we can get from Zeus here. I think the dash and then maybe 1 or 2 more boons from him could actually be very, very nice. And it's the Witch's Circle again.
Hit me if you can, witches.
I am not sure I should be happy about this, but right now it actually doesn't look too bad. As soon as we break through the armor, we are quite alright, really. But until then... yeah, now we've got a problem with that witch being above the lava and us taking so much more damage from lava. Oh, come on. This is so obnoxious. Oh.
Not so fast. Bye now, ladies.
Even when you reach the surface, Agrius, you call upon me then and there, all right? I'll personally see to it that you'll be escorted up to Olympus and your quest shall be complete.
That's awfully nice of you. Thunder Dash. And Lightning Reflexes. After you dash just before getting hit, a bolt strikes a nearby foe. We haven't had Lightning Reflexes yet. I would like to take it just for that. But I think we need to actually take whatever we can in order to get stronger. And I think the Thunder Dash will be more useful. Let's do that for now. I don't actually think we had the opportunity to fish till now, right? Or did I miss something there already? Would expect there to be a fishing spot before that point of the game here.
Gemstones.
Okay, damage output is alright, but I believe I'm playing a bit too reckless again, and I should be watching out more.
What's for sale?
Buy back the Death Defiance. Good, we get extra money now, right? And we can get a fishing point ahead as well. We do have the money, so let's do that. And invest in the future a little bit here. Darkness to heal up would be nice, but I believe 3 boons with increased rarity give us another good chance at getting our duo boon, which I still believe would be very, very useful. Not like game winning, but actually very, very useful.
Hey, hun, what's going on? Speak up. I know when something's up down to my roots, and something's up.
Well, it's just, I think you may know an Orpheus, don't you? Quite musically inclined, a little dour, impressive hair.
Impressive hair.
He's court musician in my father's house. Calls you his muse. Says he misses you terribly. I thought you should know.
Orpheus said all that, huh? Tell you what, the next time you run into him, you ask him about the time that he came all this way to try and save me, even though I was already dead. Can you guess how that turned out?
Yeah, I think we can.
Yes, I do believe I can. Look, I didn't mean to upset you.
Yeah, well, neither did he. But you know what? Actions beat intentions, hun. Now here, how about a treat and you can be on your way?
Actions beat intentions. Well, yeah, that's an interesting take. Okay, and I think it's the refreshing nectar all the way again.
That can be arranged.
Ooh,
And
that's good.
don't forget the fishing spot. Where is it? Whoa, that one was hard to see.
Arise. You're mine. Slarbug.
Almost I bought the fishing lure and then didn't go fishing. Good thing the little bing sound reminded me. Okay, hi there, Charon.
I'll just have a look around.
Let's buy that. Double strike. Lightning bolt effects have a chance to strike twice. That one is really good and will be very, very useful for our lightning dash. Also off the fated list. That's very nice. Max HP or healing. We can't afford both. Or is there maybe a little urn to smash somewhere here? It isn't. I think we still take the max HP. It's not as much actual HP now, but hopefully 106 will be enough to beat the Bone Hydra. Fingers crossed. And concentration.
Don't you have something to say to me?
And actually remember to use your cast. Okay. That was quite alright.
I do not appreciate that.
Oh, that was a bad hit though. I think the dash was still on cooldown. I was trying to evade, but... yeah, that encounter right there, having more dashes from Hermes would have actually been very, very beneficial. Yes, Tinker is still looking fine. Okay, let's focus on dodging that one. Okay, 50 HP for the rest of the fight. That should be enough, right? Come on, go down! Yes! Ah! Nice!
That's all the heads.
Okay, for how it's going now, I'm quite alright. We do have 220 HP already. Still Elysium in front of us. Healed up again quite nicely. And what do we take now? Okay, first of all, we got the Pierce Butterfly. But this is a trinket that you want to keep from the start to the end of a run. Pretty much like the Lambent Plume from Hermes. You gain additional damage each time you clear an encounter without taking any damage. Much like the dodge chance from the Plume when you clear an encounter quickly. And obviously this only is active while you have the thing equipped. So you don't want to de-equip it later or equip it late so you don't get as big of a bonus. So for now this will not be that useful, but what do we actually take? We could take the Harpy Feather Duster just to start leveling it up and maybe get a bit of HP out of it from time to time. I don't believe another God keepsake will be that useful. We could take the Bone Hourglass. If we don't have that very much money. If we did have some money now, we could take the Hourglass, buy some upgrades here, like the Chimera Jerky, have it last longer, and at the end of the Elysium we could buy another set of upgrades there, then de-equip the Hourglass and profit from the longer duration still. Let's buy that one, and yeah, which keepsake do we take? Maybe the Mermaid Embraces, just to take some reduced damage from the front and look out that we're not actually getting hit from behind. Maybe this will help us stay healthy a bit longer. Maybe start leveling it up. Sounds okay. Swift Strike, Heartbreak Strike, Thunder Dash. We need those. It's always like, if I now had to sell one of these, which one would I take? Probably the Thunder Dash, because it's not that essential for the build, but still. The other boon that we have from Zeus, with the ability to strike enemies twice with our Thunder effect, or Lightning effect, would then be completely useless, right? Okay, health up is nice, but we do have a good amount of health, and Aphrodite would give us another chance to get the Duo boon. Or maybe something else that could be very useful. We still only have gotten one boon from Aphrodite in this whole run. Though we started out taking her keepsake. And for God's sake, please don't get hit by those traps up here. Because they will deal like 70 damage or something like that. Curse of Longing. Crush Shot is nice. And Dying Lament isn't bad as well. We haven't had that yet, but it's the Duo boon that we were looking for. Hopefully we can get like a pom for our special there. Pom or Daedalus? I was asking for a pom, but immediately the game is like, yeah, but what if I gave you this one here? Did that trap actually just fire the very moment I was stepping in front of it? I think so, and it was like 60 damage, right? Almost dashed into that. Oh my god, it was 100 damage from the trap. Oh. And there goes the next Death Defiance.
It's just the edge I need.
Special hits twice is not useful. Attack dealing more damage to armor is actually very useful. Reaching Slash.
Razor sharp.
And also buy a bit of HP. And more gems. 6 encounters of dealing more damage striking undamaged foes. Why not? You know, it could actually be for Elysium, where I have a lot of problems. Typically. Stuff like that could actually be very, very helpful. And I believe the first hit that gets rid of the blue heart of the enemies here does not mean they are then then damaged, but they are still undamaged. And we see that because our Curse of Pain's actually hitting for quite a big numbers here after that, right? Wow. Almost got exploded into my face there. Wow. These armored guys.
In the name of Hades.
I think they had a lot of extra HP, right? 20% extra evasion. Hypersprint would be nice, but we would need to get another boon of Hermes in order for the bonus damage from movement speed, which Hypersprint enables and is with plus 100% movement speed, a good amount of bonus damage. But 20% evasion could actually be great as an additional safety net, if you want to say it like that. And I think of these, let's take a quick look. Aphrodite, boon list. What could we get? Dying Lament, Life Affirmation, a bit late for that. Different League would be nice. Weak effects having a longer duration could also be useful, because then we wouldn't have to attack that frequently in order to keep the Doom effect running with the Duo Boon. Unhealthy Fixation we already had. And I think of the other Duo Boons we are not able to get any, right? Oh, we could get Smoldering Air. God Gauge charges up automatically, but is capped at 25%. But we do not have a call, so probably not useful. I don't actually think Boon from Aphrodite would be that useful, so let's take the Palm indeed.
Respite.
Ugh. Didn't get the boon that we wanted. Either the attack or special would have been fine. I think in that case, it's probably the Thunder Dash. The 50% damage up, it's more than the 10% extra double strike chance, right?
Powered up.
The fountain's actually not that bad. Another Zeus boon. And this is a tough fight, could be serious. We're still at 220 HP, I would like another health up. I think, though, we could probably get something very good from Zeus, right? We could get his call, which is always nice. It's a very strong call. High voltage would be okay. Double strike we already have. Storm lightning. Splitting bolt. We could get Splitting Bolt, actually, because we have Double Strike. Okay, we don't have the requirements for the Vengeful Mood. Well, that's interesting. I didn't have that one on my mind at all. Like, the Revenge Boons. Would it actually be possible to stack Revenge Boons and get this one and not take damage that often. I wonder how often this will auto revenge rate 3%. Oh no, the effects occur without you needing to take damage. So every 3 seconds you take you deal damage to the enemies around you through your vengeance boons. Okay. Yeah. I don't actually think these are that useful. Splitting bolt could be nice, but with only the dash there. Let's take the max HP indeed.
Great shields.
Oh. And these guys are linked to each other. And they didn't even take damage from that explosion. Come on, die, man. Okay, this could have been a lot worse. Still hate those shield guys. Let's first get rid of these splitters, I believe they are called, and then fight the last shield guy there. And you're dead. That was actually an okay fight. We're close to 250, and we can buy something. Centaur Soul sounds nice. I don't actually think we want the Trove Tracker. We are on good timing, though, and could use the additional resources. Yarn of Ariadne, let's buy the Centaur Soul, and also the Trove Tracker. Why not? And I think actually we want to get the money now. Call me crazy, but with the extra money that we're getting, this could be exactly what we need. Oh, come on. I wanted to dash just to the edge of the explosion, not into it. Oh. It happens so frequently that I think like, okay, I'm pretty okay with how this is going, and then all of a sudden, one big mistake. That was not a small mistake. That was a big mistake. All of a sudden your health goes down by like 200 points. You're picking up another weapon. Oh, come on. Okay.
All clear.
Some wet up Karen or something maybe? No. Zeus and Aphrodite. It's dangerous. Dangerous as hell. With only 64 HP, I see myself losing another Death Defiance there. And there's also the Trove. Let's first do the Trove. It's health. Let's try and get a good amount of health back, and then maybe we can do something here. Oh, come on. Okay, that wasn't actually too bad. And with 170 HP, I actually feel a lot more comfortable going there. And let's start out with Aphrodite here. Because I hate her wrath during these trials. Dying Lament, Sweet Surrender. Weak afflicted foes are more susceptible to damage. 15% extra damage against weak foes, which pretty much all of our enemies will always be. That should be very, very useful.
This is outrageous, Zagreus. Even your father would agree that actions such as that can't go unpunished.
How would you know what our father thinks about that, huh? I mean, you haven't talked to him in like a few hundred years probably, huh? Oh, watch out! Watch out! Holy moly. Lost, again, like 100 HP on that fight.
Any longer, I suppose. But you just mind yourself around your Uncle Zeus.
Electric shot, static discharge, high voltage. Damage in larger area would be nice, but seriously, with us just dashing, hitting enemies with lightning, and then giving them a jolt effect, dealing 80 additional damage, I think that's exactly what we need. I'm not playing that much into actually getting the rated lists done, but the prophecies about the taking all of the different gods' boons are really only giving like 200 or 300 gemstones each, so I believe they're not that important to finish quickly. Yeah, all of them at one spot. That's good damage dealing. And actually, I was just thinking maybe we can get another meeting with our friend Patroclus. That would be very nice, because I see myself losing that Death Defiance at some point. Come on, little guy. Yes, thank you. Pom, how to kill static discharge, double strike. Still, I would really like to get the upgrade for the special, and we are not getting... We do have a lot of different boons that we can get upgrades for now, so probably that's why we are not getting the one we want. But static discharge upgrade is fine as well, I believe. And we do have enough money for the shop. That should be the final... Yeah, it's chamber 34. So I think this is the last chamber before the boss fight.
No need to thank me, mate.
Oh, there's Demeter indeed. I didn't expect to meet her. We can't actually give her a gift, so let's just buy that. Restore 140 health now. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Nice one. Let's buy that, and we have maximum HP, and the Curse of Pain got an upgrade. Fantastic! That was a great job, Karen. You're such a good mate. You're a fantastic lifesaver here. Because I was expecting to lose another Death Defiance now on this fight, and then maybe not be able to buy one back, and then have one only for the Hades fight, and you know what I'm going to, right?
The fiend returns.
The fiend returns.
He fled to haunt the surface must have been mere lies.
Well, no, in this case, those rumors must have been quite accurate. It's just I'm back. Realized I didn't want a future for myself that didn't include crushing you repeatedly like this.
Oh, such clever excuse-making from one so versed in treachery. Well, if you are indeed contained within this realm, then we shall be delighted to make sure it always stays that way. Now come and fight.
Okay. Let's try and keep both of them weak most of the time, so they get repeatedly hit by our upgraded Curse of Pain there. Wow, we're actually dealing good damage to both of them at the same time. Wow, that was a dodge there on the bear attack from Theseus. Wow, this one worked out immensely good, and I say the duo boon of Ares and Aphrodite had a big part of that.
We got them, my good Shade.
Yes, we did. I think the damage of the Doom over and over and over again actually did quite a big number on Theseus there. We don't even need to use the fountain. Fantastic. And now, I believe, it's Evergreen Acorn again, and that will be 4 encounters for the rank up, so we will have 5 extra hits on the Hades fight that we are not taking damage from. Curse of Longing. MVP! Heartbreak Strike, Static Discharge. All of them are great, and we don't want to get rid of them. Nemesis Crest, Name of Talos. 50% more damage to armor could be nice, but it's a bit expensive for only 6 encounters. So I think we skip that now and hope that we can use our money that we have to buy something more impactful from Charon's shop up here, right? Oh, there's a little bit of money. And a little bit more money. Nice. 200 gold again. What do we have here? Aphrodite boon, max HP. Aphrodite and Ares here. I think we go to Aphrodite. This could be... I don't know what it's called, like the... Take reduced damage from enemies that are close to you. Boom, that would be actually quite useful, I believe, right now. And if we can get a Well of Charon at some point here, I would really welcome that as well. Time limit looks very good. Mostly because the boss fight in the Elysium there was going that quickly. And the Curse of Longing, the Curse of Pain here, actually hits for quite a big numbers when it does, right? I just thought I needed like 167 or something like that. Evergreen Icon rank up, yes! Oh, big Satyr. Having the extra damage against armor with our attack, also that helpful. Fantastic combination of stuff that we got this time.
Get out of here.
Broken Resolve, Wave of Despair. Weak effects more potent. Also a good way to take less damage from Hades. Let's do that. Very useful.
Gotta keep searching.
And then I believe it's probably max HP or the bomb. Let's take the max HP first. Oh my god, and he dashes into the first trap. He's taking another 100 damage. I really need to not do that. It's only a 1 heat modifier, but I really dread using this condition on the pact to take 5 times damage from traps. It's just the doom of my existence, the bane of my existence.
Should I take the train?
Ba-bum. Broken Resolve really is the only one that I would consider selling there, but I think we have so much money we don't actually need to. all of the little enemies that we are killing here actually do give us extra money through the Chaos Boon that we got there. Let's get rid of that.
Right there.
Okay, another 58 max HP. Bit of money here. Another 26 indeed. And we do have a good amount of money left now. Maybe we want to actually try and find the Hermes Spoon there. Could we get something very useful from that? I actually don't think so. Let's get the Satyr sack first. Money? Or let's take the money. And if that's not the sack, then we could probably go for Ares and Tom last. I don't want to go and dash now because I don't want to get poisoned, so it's just whack away. Flurry Slash for stuff like that actually extremely useful because you're not moving. Okay, I still think we did not get a Well of Karen until now, right? Still unfortunate about that. I mean, 2 Death Defiances should be alright, right?
A whole entire sack of something.
Of something. We are almost max HP. 321 2 Death Defiances. 924 gold. Wow. Let's buy something with that, right? And there's a fishing spot as well. Here it is. Let's do that first.
That's a bite. That is a scupper.
And then I think we want to take the 300 gold palm here.
Just what I need.
Double strike going up to 52%. Or more damage to... I think double strike is the one we want to take indeed. And then max HP we actually do not need, I believe. So maybe it's 500 gold for the Hermes here. Yo, Hermes, what do you have? Not useful. Extra dashes. If you could give us extra dashes, that would be really nice for the boss. Dodge chance we already have. With strike we already have. After using call, we don't have a call, so that's not useful. Greater haste could be useful. You know what? I actually think that buying the boon from Hermes will be not that useful. Let's indeed buy this high rarity one here. Okay, chamber rewards worth more. Not useful. Crush shot, not useful really. Dying lament. Actually not useful. But it's on the fated list. I don't think crush shot or life affirmation do anything for us, so too bad. But we still can buy another one now. If we had bought the Hermes one, we would not have been able to afford the health or the other boon from Aphrodite. And I think we take the boon here.
You spent your hard-earned wealth on my account, dearest? Why, if that isn't just the sweetest thing.
Life affirmation again. Empty inside. Weak effects have longer duration. It's something at least. I think it's probably at least useful. So we can now put our special, use our special, hit Hades once, and then fuck off to the other side of the arena and still be dealing damage to him. I don't think it will actually deal damage for him using his darkness ability and vanishing and stuff like that. Because I think this clears him of all of the negative buffs that he has as well.
know now what you're doing here is without any purpose whatsoever. Even if I don't slay you myself, you'll simply perish when you cross that threshold there. And yet you still persist.
I do. Besides, making these treks helps pass the time during the ongoing underworld renovations, and I'll be in tip-top shape once they're complete.
Would that we had a little more support. The renovations could have been complete by now. As ever, you think only of yourself. But if you must insist like this, then you will find me waiting for you once you get here. Every single time.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, that was the first instance of damage we resisted with the... Whoop. With the use of our acorn here, but we did quite a good amount of damage, I believe, to him. And I'm again forgetting to use the cast to get extra damage.
You cannot talk to me that way. What I just did.
You won't do it again. Darkness.
Okay, the acorn is used up, I believe. There were a few very bad hits in there. And I think we ignored that bowman down there. Okay, maybe not. I was hoping to get rid of Hades. Oh, that little pillar just screwed me over badly. Yeah, still. 282 HP, 2 death defiances. Only one phase to go. We will make it. Yeah, now he's... Look at that. 42, 21, 11. So the damage of... Is it actually... that's what the 50% on this boon is all about. I thought it was pick all the time for 50% of the maximum, but it's picking for 50% of the hit before that every time. Well, that's good to know, huh? You learn something new every day. Because, you know, you can't read everything from the wiki and expect to remember it all the time, right? Okay. Come on, go down. Nice.
Blast you, boy. You think you are superior to me? You are a fool. Blast you.
Ooh. Prophecy complete.
In the name of Hades.
Well, that was a really, really nice run. Doom effects continuously strike weak foes, successive hit damage 50%. So every successive hit deals 50% of the one before it. Got it. Okay, clear time 27 minutes. Not too nice, not too bad. All of our weapons now have like 25-ish minute time for the best. And we have a clear with all of the weapons. 2 with the Heart-Seeking Bow indeed. Yeah, that was a really, really nice run. I liked it. We get some more Titan's blood. Finally. No fishing spot here though. So let's go and visit our mom. And get a bit more of that story unfold, right?
Just up ahead. Huh. To see this each day.
Zacharias.
It's me.
Zacharias. It's wonderful to see you, but I need to ask something of you. That you not visit me again here in this place. Both for your safety and for mine.
For what? Because of what would happen if the Olympians found out? So after everything, you're taking Father's side in all of this?
I am. Your father is no fool when it comes to matters such as this. Besides, all that has happened, it's my fault. I was selfish. And now both sides of our family threaten to be torn apart.
Your fault? So let's say you never left Olympus. Then it'd be just like you thought until quite recently, I think. That I'd never existed. Besides, they haven't found out any of this. What makes you so sure they will all of a sudden?
Nyx may be veiling you from them as she veiled me when I fled here myself. But even her own powers aren't infallible. Each time you visit me, you are incurring risk. One small slip, and they shall find me. Discover your deception. Go home, Zagreus. Please.
Go home with me, Mother. You came here under false pretenses. I haven't fought all this way over and over again only to turn back now. I need you in my life. How can you just turn me away like this?
Oh, Zagreus. I cannot return. After all that happened between Hades and me, and everyone, I just cannot fathom the idea. Besides, the risks we're taking would be even greater if Olympus were to find me there with him and you.
Then you're just going to stay here, alone in the middle of nowhere, in this little garden, forever, after we part ways, just like that.
My son, I know you've made hard choices and sacrifices to be here with me. And I'm forever grateful to have finally met you. This is my home now, yes. While your home is below. Please, if not for your sake, then for mine, do not return. I love you, Zagreus. Goodbye.
Mother, blast.
Goodbye.
Oh well, that's really heartbreaking.
She can't do this to me.
Yeah, unfortunately, Zagreus is a stubborn little god, exactly like his father.
I was looking all over for you.
Father, you always said the Olympians wanted nothing to do with our kind. But doesn't Charon work directly with Hermes? Maybe it's you who wants nothing to do with them.
I want nothing to do with them, correct. My hasty nephew assists Charon out of necessity alone. Not even Thanatos is able to keep up with the rate at which mortals expire and must then cross our borders.
Want me to pitch in? Just give me your blessing and I'll head straight for the surface.
No, I think not, boy. You are born of this realm. The surface is a windswept waste. You don't know how good you have it here.
You're right, I don't.
The ever-faithful Cerberus remains resting steadfastly in his spot.
And being an extremely good boy.
Thought you'd like that.
Cerberus is overjoyed to have received such a delicious treat.
And maybe some more pets as well, huh? That should be alright. Okay.
Achilles, something awakened in Varatha when I spoke the words. It revealed to me a form I'd never seen, wielded by the warrior called Guan Yu, handsomely dressed, and just as you described. That's no Greek name, is it?
No, I don't think so, lad. I don't know who this Guan Yu is, or where he's from, or even when he's from. But the fates must have a plan for him and you. Anyway, I think my part in this is ended. Varatha served you well, no? I trusted it in life. I trust it now. Fear is for the weak.
Fear is for the weak.
I would like to give him another gift, but let's reserve that one nectar that we have left for some encounter that we have outside. Maybe we will meet Demeter again. We still haven't gotten her keepsake. Oh, and Thanatos here.
You took Lord Hades down. You really did. I've never seen him quite like this before. I could scarce believe it when he came up through the pool of sticks himself.
Seemed only fair in the grand scheme of things. He slew his own parents at some point, right? I think the Fates enjoy this sort of thing.
Come on, Zag. Take some credit where it's due. Though, you'll forgive me if I keep my distance for a little while, as I think you have some issues to resolve. You watch yourself.
I'm planning to.
Yeah, getting in the way of Hades does not seem like the best of ideas, right?
Say, Orpheus, you're not going to believe this. I happened on a certain nymph during my journeys recently. It was Eurydice. Tall, woodsy type.
Woodsy type, yeah.
What? Why, truly. I knew Eurydice resided in your father's realm, but I had not anticipated you would cross her path. You're certain of this, then?
I saw her, mate, in Asphodel. She's doing fine up there, all on her own. You said the two of you were very close, isn't that right?
We were much more than that, Zagreus. We were husband and wife. She was my muse. To think that we are doomed to be apart during our afterlives. Oh well.
Oh well.
Ah well. Don't you have a message I could bring to her if we should meet again, something like that?
I do not wish to trouble her again, my friend. Speak not to her of me, all right? I have my memory of her. It is enough.
You can't be serious.
Dude, man, you gotta do something about that. Okay, still, we didn't get any gemstones and only one Titan's blood from the last run because we had already gotten all of the other rewards there, so nothing to do here, really.
Zagreus?
Yep.
What is the matter, child? I sense your distress, not the specific cause.
Mother doesn't want to see me again. I mean, she asked me not to return. Thinks the risk is too great.
Oh. That is a fair enough assessment. What shall you do?
I'm going back.
Good.
Good. I like how both of them agree on that, like, I'm not even thinking about it, I'm going back. And she's just like, good. You understand how it's working?
Excuse me, is there something I can do for you, Prince Zagreus?
It's nothing, I just thought I'd say that was well fought back there.
There's no returning to the way things used to be, Zag. Now, can I offer you some words of advice? Get over yourself, and get ready to die out there next time we meet.
Sure am.
Your Highness!
Your Highness, ah!
Oh, hi. Hello, Your Highness. Nice to see you. Thanks.
See you, Dusa.
Well, that was a short conversation.
Trade you these horrid things.
40 gemstones and one more key. I think that's exactly what we wanted to have. Because Ambrosia for 500 darkness. I'm actually thinking about doing that. Let's first actually buy some chthonic keys to get up to 30. So we sell 70 of our gemstones.
Fleece me here. Could always use more keys.
To unlock the next tier of upgrades on the Mirror of Night, and then we see if we do have enough darkness or what we can do there, and maybe we want some more indeed. But first, Master of Arms completed.
Guess I have been rather busy as of late.
Nice. Now we have 11 Titan's Blood again. That will be very, very helpful. And something down here. What's that? Primordial Banes. Okay. We have gotten... What's that? The various curses inflicted by Primordial Chaos. So there is 4 more of the curses that we need to experience for 30 keys. And And now, whenever there is a boon from Chaos that has one of these curses that we did not have yet, it will be marked as well. The other ones are nothing new here. But for now, I would say invest 30 keys right here.
Let's see the last of them.
Fantastic. Now we have God's Pride, which raises our chance for being to be epic. I think it goes up to 20%. Or we could take God's Legacy, which increases our chance to get legendary and duo boons. But I think we actually do not want to get this now, because these here are much more useful, I believe. Fated Authority lets us randomly alter the rewards for the next chamber. So we get one dice there, and whenever we are choosing the next chamber that we are going to, and we are not okay with the rewards that we are offered, we can re-roll them to something entirely different. But that's not the big one here. Fated Persuasion is where it all is, I think. We can randomly alter a boon or Well of Karen choices. And that means whenever we are getting a boon from a god and we are only offered stuff that we do not want, we can then re-roll it and offer to get what we want. And that makes it a lot easier to actually get a certain build going that you are shooting for, right? It costs 1,000 darkness though. So I think we go and exchange one of our ambrosia for another bit of darkness here.
I'll take that deal.
And now we can get at least one reroll per run. We will be very choosy about when to use it, but having this will be very, very useful, I believe. So, make the right upgrade, alter a boon or Well of Karen, +1, 2,000 more darkness for the next one here. So I think this will take quite a bit of time till we get there. Maybe we keep upgrading the Olympian favor a bit more. Or we can take like 3% better chance to get an epic boon is really nothing, I would say. Let's do it like that. It should be okay.
Nix's power.
Yeah. Very nice.
Been here the whole time.
Yeah, you've been. But we will be leaving now. So, let's end it for today. My name is Domo McBonsai. I'm your friendly little neighborhood tree. I wish you all the best. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.